Hello, I'm Tan the Tan BOTC channel. And I'm going to review Tron. Ares. Hopefully that flashing light doesn't cause any problems for anybody. But yeah, let me get the light here so I can review it in the light. And not the red light. There we go. The red light district, apparently. Anyways. Get this one off. Where is that damn button? Is it higher or lower? There you go. Anyways, my friend's trying to get me another popcorn bucket, which is the light cycle one. Hopefully he can get it. But I was lucky enough to get these two. Got a little bit of fingerprints. I'll have to clean it off. But yeah, and I have it displayed back there. But I finally got to see the Tron Ares movie before it gets let out of theaters. I had fun. I enjoyed it. Me and my friend Dave went to see it. We're big Tron fans. I'm kind of sad that Tron movies never really do all that well. And I watched a YouTube channel saying they did make some good points. The only one I didn't see as a valid point is franchisable. I think you can certainly franchise Tron. And, there's definitely a lot of stories you can get out of Tron, as well as world building, which comes into one thing that I did realize when I went out of the film. I don't feel like the world building was quite as strong here, and it's kind of a detriment why when you bring characters from the grid to the real world, sorry for bumping the camera, it's just that you don't get enough focus on the world that you should be probably developing. I know people have been wanting that for a long time, and even though there are characters from the grid that come to the real world, it's not on the scale that people probably wanted, though. As well as the characters that they're interacting with. But I thought the plot was not as confusing as people were letting on. I thought the characters were all right. I think that people were a bit over the top with how they thought of the characters. It is very obvious. Like this, and when I watch Splinter Cell Death Watch, it's very obvious people are going to pick on those, say woke, all that crap. Who gives a crap? So freaking predictable nowadays. Of both sides. They've basically become as predictable and ridiculous as one another, but let's ignore that. I don't like talking about that crap. Throw it away. And if you come in here with your blue pill, red pill thing, shove those pills up your ass. I've never heard that saying until somebody said that on, I can't remember what video I had, but I don't care about politics. I don't care to talk about politics, so don't frickin' bring them here. I want to make a channel of fun and just enjoying myself, sitting back, enjoying myself, talking about other subjects. Sometimes I will talk about something that might kind of cross into, but I don't want to full blatantly be about that or go into that as in depth as others. And it's honestly really boring because so many people find it trendy. I hate trendy when things go trendy, and it's just gotten to a point where it's just obsessive, everywhere, boring, meh. I also disagree with another thing the same person I just realized was the look of the older movie. I still think it has a very unique look. I know some people could technically be like, oh, it's old, it looks old and dated, but I think it looks good. It has a style to it. That's kind of like saying the same thing about Creepshow. It's got a look to it that's very stylistic. And it is definitely of the times, but it's great. I love it. I can still watch the first Tron. I gotta get the Blu-rays or the 4K versions of these. I was thinking of that. I saw some really cool, 4K versions. I really love the colors on the one I saw for Tron, especially. Looked really cool. But I thought this was all right. I'm not a fan of Jared Leto, of course, and I can see why people didn't like this, especially hearing about him. Um, I'm more in line with Moist Critical's opinion on this movie. I don't think it's that bad. It's fun, good action, great light show. um, I love the music, the visuals, just really good. It doesn't really do anything big and amazing. If I do have one problem, there is people trying to go over, like, is it pro AI? I don't think it is, and I don't think it sticks to those ideas anyways. Even my friend was saying they might start it, but they won't go all the way with it. They won't stick with it. And the one part that did bother me was the part where characters saying replace your loved ones with AI versions of them, and that's just not. That's the worst part of the film, in my opinion, is just when they say that, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to bring my grandmother back via AI. It's not the same. I want her how she who she was, who she really is, and not some fake version of her, some version of her I know isn't truly her, isn't truly real. And I feel that's disrespectful, just like the Stan Lee thing, disrespectful to that person and their memory and our memory of them. It's just really disgusting. But I thought it was an okay movie. I thought it was fun. It's not the greatest, it's not the best even of the Tron movies, but I didn't regret watching it. I'd say my friend gave it a 6.5. I'd probably give it a 6.6 out of 10. I thought it was all right. And I hope this I really want Tron to kind of go on, and like I did really want them to follow more in the line of legacy, but oh well, they always bomb for the same goddamn reasons too, because some of the first things I was hearing about why it bombed was because of people saying the story was complicated and stuff, and the characters weren't very memorable and such. Almost the same reasons I've heard people talk about the other two, but disagree, at least with the other two. But man, I still had a fun time. They had some cool merch, though it's hard to top giant Galactus head bucket or Superman stuff. Like there's like a Superman popcorn maker where he's like laser beaming through the glass. I kind of would have loved that, as well as like a newspaper stand of like the Daily Planet, like newspaper stand or whatever the frick it was. But yeah, there were some interesting popcorn buckets. I actually have a large tin one. I have a plastic box shaped one that has crypto on it. I know there's like a dog bowl too. And I have two of the Krypton, like, or not Krypton, it's like, excuse me, it's like the Fortress of Solitude cups that glow blue. I really love them, and I picked up two of them, where I only have one of each of these. They still have some of these at the place, so maybe if they're still there, I'll pick up another one. They actually went down in price. Yeah, maybe I should pick them up for my friend Dave. We'll see. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. You have a awesome day. And thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the movie, what you think of the other Tron movies. I gotta watch Tron Uprising. I haven't seen that for some reason. But I have access to watching it, and I told my friend Dave we should watch it together. Even though I know it ends on a cliffhanger. I don't care. I want to watch it. Whatever Tron I can get out of it, then I'm getting it. But yeah, and I mean, of course, I don't like Jared Leto. He's the dude that kind of ruined one of my favorite villains. Not really ruined him enough to be like, I don't like that villain anymore. He's not my favorite. Like, that'll never happen. But he did. He is a thorn in its side, essentially. So, yeah. And that was the Joker, which I have a bunch of Joker stuff in the back if you've ever watched my previous videos. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below, and I will see you next time. Let me get the lights again. For the outro. There we go. Get the lights. Bye-bye. Sorry.
That's about it. See ya.